Alright, the alchemist and his butler. Master took me in a couple... I can't even read. Let me try that again. Master took me in, a complete stranger. I will forever be indebted to him. That's why I could never make an attempt on his life, through magic or otherwise. Sir Belduc was a wonderful man. He's the one who recommended this line of work to me. And he's the one who told me about it. The confidentiality obligation, I mean. I've never once broken it. It's true that Sir Belduc evoked fear due to being an alchemist. However, he was also a man of admirable character who supported the townsfolk through his research. Why would anyone want to kill such a man? This question keeps haunting me. However, however much I think about it. Huh! Witches need no reason behind their evil. That is what makes them witches. Now the defense may begin its interrogation. Okay, here we go again. Alright.
Hold it!
Took him in as a stranger. Took her in as a stranger. How long has it been since you began serving Sir Belduc? I suppose it would be 5 years now. Before that, I'd lost everything. I had nothing and nobody left in this world. You lost everything? That's when Master Belduc helped me. He kindly took me in and gave me work. What did she go through before she started working for Belduc? Later, when I was helping Master with his research, he even taught me how to read and write. I was able to live comfortably for so long, all because of Master. I don't know much about Grey Earl, but she doesn't seem the type to kill someone she owes so much to. Everyone in this town knows how you served Sir Belduc. Now you may continue your testimony. Alright, that's why I can never make an attempt on his life.
Hold it!
You're claiming you had no reason to kill Sir Belduc. Yes, you can ask whomever you wish, and I'm sure they will say the same. That is so. It is widely known that Jean Grey was devoted to serving Sir Belduc. It's difficult to imagine that she could brutally murder her respected master. Indeed, I am of the same opinion. I have visited Sir Belduc on several occasions to inquire about this piece of evidence or that, and I must say I felt there was a strong bond of trust between him and Grey Earl. Do you still think you could come up with a motive? A motive? Jean Grey Earl's motive for murder. Grey Earl risked a lot to conjure up a small portal in the wall. And then she killed Belduc, but what motive did she have? So it's just a motive for murder, so just another motive or leave it. Maybe another motive? Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna try to suggest another motive. I understand the defense will present evidence. Evidence to indicate that Jean Grey Earl's motive for murder? No. Wait, what? What's this about, Sir Blue Knight? Sir Belduc's life was taken that day, that's a fact. However, was this actually the culprit's true objective?
Objection!
What? This is nonsense. Sir Belduc was murdered. What other possible reason could there be besides someone wanting him dead? I'm fairly positive this piece of evidence will lead us to the culprit's real motive. Very well, defense, present evidence to indicate Jean Grey Earl's motive for committing the crime. Perhaps the blank letter? I've gotta be, right? It's gotta be the blank letter. Right? It has to be. What else could it possibly be? Unless they want me to present a profile. It wouldn't be any of these. Huh. I'm thinking it has to be the letter at this point. I mean, what else could it be? Alright, let's go back. Let's present the letter.
Take that!
Miss Grail had no reason for wanting to kill Sir Belduke. However, there was another incident that night which is related to this case. And I have an idea what it was. Another incident? I'm referring to this letter. Sir Belduke wrote a letter shortly before his death, yet all we have here are some blank pieces of sheets of parchment. Excuse me. Fascinating. Are you saying maybe a witch caused some kind of ink-removing magic on that letter, Mr. Wright? No. The spell used by that witch was, of course, Godor. Let's go over the state of the crime scene one more time. As we know from Ms. Miller's testimony, the letter was in a letterbox next to the victim's head. Ah, yes, it is in the sketch as well. The letterbox is on the far side of the shelf. The point of note is the location of that letterbox. Unbelievable. As Inquisitor Barnum seems to have noticed, the letterbox is within reach of the small portal conjured by the witch behind the painting on the wall. Oh, indeed it is. And, as Sir Belduke's butler, you would have known exactly where he keeps his letters. Indeed, Master Belduke would always keep his letters in that letterbox before posting them. You mentioned no such thing. Rubble. Miss Grail, you created a portal with Godor, not with the intention of killing Sir Belduke. You were after this letter, weren't you? That's merely wild conjecture. I didn't even know about that letter at the time. You didn't? Now that's very strange. When Miss Miller came by that night, Sir Belduke was busy writing that letter. And that's when you entered carrying a bottle of tomato juice. There's no way you wouldn't have known that your master was writing a letter to someone. And you could have known even more than that. For instance, perhaps you knew what he was writing about. That's enough. I served Master Belduke as his butler. I never would have pried into his private affairs. Whatever it was he wrote about in his final letter to the storyteller, it is no concern of mine. Your Honor. Yes, defense? I'd like Miss Grail's last statement be added to her testimony. Any objections, Inquisitor Barnum? No, my lord. Very well. Witness, include what you just told us in your testimony. As you wish, my lord. I had no reason to take his life, nor steal his letter to the storyteller.